So I've just slept in my luxury accommodation up on the mezzanine balcony there, my bedroom. So you come down the steps, and there I am in the mirror. So yeah, this is not bad. There's this lovely porthole window. It's a bit steamed up at the moment. You can see out to the lake. And anyway, we'll head out the bedroom and we'll go have a look. You rolling? So come this way. And here we are. The big room. Control room 1 it says there. But it's the big room, affectionately known as, and it's pretty big. So this is what it looks like in the chaotic middle of recording an album. So we've got the drums at the back there, with lots of mics. And we've just repurposed one of the overhead Coles ribbon mics there onto the percussion. These are always lovely. We've just started doing a bit of percussion. So come this way without be careful not to trip over guitars and things. An array of bass guitars here. And lots of cables everywhere. So this is the huge wraparound SSL desk. So not likely to run out of channels here, are we? Lovely big speakers that sound good. Are they XGs? I'm not sure what they are. And you can see the lake out there. And we've had swans swimming past while we've been working, which is always nice. And peering in, wondering what we're doing. Lots of nice outboard gear in the racks. We haven't been using an awful lot of it, but there's some 1176s and an LA2A and some nice sort of things like the Crane song and the usual distressors, Anthony de Maria Labs valve compressor, and some Pultex and all that sort of stuff. And we've been doing a bit of fiddle. We got some effects pedals out because we wanted to do some weird fiddle, just to make it sound a bit more unusual. And then the machine room's over there, and there's a booth over there where we stuck the guitar amp. Just if you have a look next to the Hammond organ there, see the glass door there, so you can sort of stick amps and things in those rooms. Maybe we're going to have a little look at that in a sec. But as you can see, it's a massive room, and I'm never even sure who's in here. I had to keep going to my beautiful assistant Louis. Are you in here? But he usually is. And then we've got the piano at the back. I think we're going to record some of that possibly later. So everything you need. All the keyboards over here. 2 pianos. If you come this way, I'll show you a sneaky peek into the machine room. Beautiful views. Lovely sunny day today. So if you come this way, this is where all the computers and things are. A bit boring and technical and noisy. But there's the computer and all the interfaces. Good old Studer. Probably never gets turned on these days, but there we are. Another one there. Sitting there gathering dust. Useful for putting things on top of. So it's just the beating heart of the studio. All the Pro Toolsy stuff. Shut that door. Keep the noise of all the whirring fans down. So as you can see, we can fit plenty of people in here. All the band and all the hangers on. So when we're tracking drums, obviously we all have to listen on headphones, but that kind of works all right, and then we can play it back dead loud afterwards. And if you come over, let's go around this way, and I'll show you the booth where we've stuck the guitar amp. So there's a little room in here, and you can see we've got the guitar amp mic'd up in here. We've got some headphones in here because we wanted a bit of guitar feedback at one point yesterday, so we had to stick the guitarist in there so he can make his amp feedback. But normally we'd have him out here with a DI line tied through, and that all works really well. No hums or buzzes. They got all that rigged up properly, of course, as you would expect. And lots of monitors for all the surround soundy stuff. You see there's a screen can drop down from there for doing things to picture. So last week Niall Rogers was in here, this week it's me. So walk this way to the lovely old mill building. As you come in, there's the reception and security over there, so they'll be keeping an eye on us. And so round the corner behind is the cottage, which we'll stay in as well. But most of the bedrooms are in the main house there. And then we're going to sort of sneak in the back way here to the studio after showing you the other way in. Right. Oh, hang on. There we go. Come with me. If you go up these stairs, there's the loo and you can sort of get to the top bit of the woodroom there, all that kind of gantry stuff. But this is the way through to the woodroom's in there. So I just thought I'd show you the woodroom as well while we're just sneaked in here. Kev and Alex are sort of sneaking around behind us here. But it's quite mad because there's all this kind of gantry up here. So this is a sort of separate, another room you can rent. They've sort of set up a bit of a control room at that end with a nice SSL AWS console, which is always good. And sort of needy thing here. And then Dolby Atmos room in there. So sneaky peek in here. So if you come in here, you can see there's the speakers up in the ceiling for your height. And there's even some here behind you as well. So, nice ATCs, my favourite speakers. So this is the latest in audio fads, doing everything in Dolby Atmos. And the big room through here. Let's get back to the piano. Come this way. So I forgot to tell you about this other space here. There's right at the back of the room, another enormous booth. I mean, in some studios, this is bigger than where you stick the kit sometimes. So interesting porthole window in the roof there. So I think we've covered most of it now.